Now, the 13th race of the 2025 Formula One season was the Belgian Grand Prix, which was held at the famous Spa-Francorchamps. So, at the Belgian Grand Prix, there was a sprint race and there was also the main race. So, for the qualifying session for the sprint race, Oscar Piastri was on pole position, then Max Verstappen was in second position, and then Lando Norris was in third position. But in the early laps of the sprint race, Max Verstappen, overtook Oscar Piastri, and from there he never looked back, and he finished first in the sprint race, and Oscar Piastri took the second position, then Lando Norris took the third position. So Max took 8 points, Oscar took 7 points, and then Lando took 6 points. So that was the sprint, race done, and then onto the main race, the qualifying session. Lando Norris managed to put it on pole position, which would have helped his confidence a lot. And Oscar Piastri was in second, with Charles Leclerc in third, and then Max Verstappen in fourth. Okay, so what happened in the main race was there was a safety car start because of the rain, heavy rain, and the safety car came in on lap 4. Okay. When the safety car came in, Piastri took advantage of it and passed Lando Norris straight after the restart, on top of the hill, going into the fourth turn, which was really, really good for him. So on lap 14, the conditions were drying, and then the strategies were split between Oscar Piastri and then Lando Norris. So Piastri was on the medium tires and Lando Norris was on the hard tires because he pitted, I think, earlier, and then he took a different, tire. Okay. But so towards the end of the race, Lando Norris was putting pressure on Piastri. He was chasing, and then he made a slight mistake, and then his chance to, close in and overtake was gone. And Piastri held on to win the race by 3.4 seconds. So the Belgian Grand Prix was won by Oscar Piastri, and he took the 25 points. And in second position was Lando Norris. He took the 18 points. And in third position was Charles Leclerc. He took the 15 points. And at this race, Max Verstappen took 12 points, in fourth position, which was, a reasonable result for him, but it wasn't the strongest possible result that he would have hoped for. Okay, so now the Drivers' Championship standings after the Belgian Grand Prix was Oscar Piastri had 266 points. Lando Norris had 250 points. So Lando Norris was 16 points down on Oscar Piastri. And in third position, Max Verstappen had 185 points. So he was a few points down on Oscar Piastri. He was like 81 points down on Oscar Piastri after this race. So, that wasn't really good for him. And, he would have been really disappointed with the result, of the main race, but he would have been happy with the sprint race because he won it, and he would have been disappointed with the result of the main race. And, looking at the championship standings again, he was 65 points behind Lando in second place. So Max had a lot of, work to do, and, Piastri was firmly in the championship, ascendancy for winning the race, and Lando was keeping him honest from there. So the next race would have been the Hungarian Grand Prix.